And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Chicago Bears and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Josh Blackwell to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're gonna run here. Kyle Manunga. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First and 10 from the 43. They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. To throw is Williams. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They go with Manunga here. And this one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working from the gun, Williams. Complete right side, Burden has it. And he takes this in, touchdown Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, you're sharp, They were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears 7, Bears nothing. Cairo Santos kicking off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready, set up.
Here's Swift on second down. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First and 10 from the 43.
Camping, ready, set up.
Staying grounded with Swift. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Williams from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick.
At the 44-yard line.
And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Flush down out to his left. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Ready, set up. Cowboy.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready, set up.
Going run again with Swift. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready, set up.
To throw, Williams. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in a hurry up here.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Vegas.
2-yard line.
Now Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, Chicago.
So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Williams trying to throw for it. And this is caught. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
Return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. But what a difference it can make for an offense.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, here's Swift. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now it's Manunga. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Muster a little down to the 30. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Third down, here's Williams. Going deep here for the end zone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Brings it in! What a call with that double pass! It ends in a touchdown! Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears push their lead to 6.
14. Bears 8.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Rolling and takes it. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bears are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Williams set to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready, set. Order.
Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Offense to the line fast.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop.